In this lecture, we're going to learn about functions. Functions are groups of code. Instead of writing all your code together, you separate them into functions, making it easier to read and easier to manage. Usually, codes are grouped together into functions by, their functions. That is, they do specific things. Think of a function as a piece of Lego. It has its own function just as a Lego has its own shape. When you write many functions, you have many different Lego pieces. The interesting thing is, we all know that with Lego we can build a car, a ship, or if you have a lot of Legos, an Eiffel Tower. They can be built with the same Lego set. Now you have an idea of what happens when you divide your program into functions. What if you write the whole thing together without using functions? You probably can still do it. Boom, you build the Eiffel Tower. Great job. Now try to transform this tower into a car. That is impossible, right? Hopefully, you get the idea of having functions. Now, let's see how do you build your own functions. A function follows the syntax of define and the name of the function. Then, the parameters. Within the function, you do something, and you can choose to return something or not. Let's do some examples to help you understand. First, let's look at one of the simplest functions. Here, we define a function that says greetings to people. Let's name it greet. The only parameter it needs is the person's name. All it does is to say hello to people. So, print hello. Notice here we are not returning anything from this function. Let's try it out. Just call it by its name. Greet John. And you say hello John. Easy. Remember that we had a list of people in the data structure lecture. Let's say hello to them too. Here is the name list. Utilizing what we learned in the for section, I'm going to loop through them and call the greet function for each of them. You get it. Hello John, hello Mike, hello Tony. Moving on, in the second example, we will decide what to wear by the temperature. So our function is obviously named as decide clothes. And the one parameter it takes is the temperature. Here comes the fun part. You want to wear different clothes in different weathers or temperatures. Let's define some temperature feelings. Say any temperature higher than 30 degrees is hot. So hot equals 30. In the same fashion, we define warm as 20 degrees. Chill is 10 degrees. And higher than 0 is freezing. We also initiate our variable close, set it to empty string. Next, let's write down the logic. Now, if the temperature is higher than hot, we're gonna wear a t-shirt, right? Else, if it's higher than warm, I will wear a shirt. To save time, I will just finish the rest of it. And finally, we return the clothes we want to wear. Perfect. Now, we store the clothes we will wear in 18 degrees, which is decided by this function, and passing the parameter as 18 degrees. We will store this in the variable clothes. And we print out the clothes. Let's run this. And you can see under 18 degrees, we will wear a jacket. What about 7 degrees? Change this to 7. Rerun this. And you see we are changing our clothes to sweater. Nice choice, right? That's all for this lecture. I hope you have understood why we need functions and how to use them. If you didn't, watch this lecture again and you will. See you in the next lecture.